And what did you learn from this season as a professional player?
It was a pretty tough season. I mean, nobody expected us to be playing from apartments, from our houses, online, where there's problems with.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the...
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Most capable DA, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. Now here is Horford. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Hayward. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Tice.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now here's Brown. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tice has got the first points up on the board for Boston. Richardson kicks to Simmons. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And the dunk by Tatum.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Simmons. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Passes it to Hayward. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Hayward finds Tatum. Walker looking for an opening. In the corner, it's Hayward. Outside, Tatum. Left side, Brown. Here's Tice. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Embiid, the pass to Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Thibault on the wing. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Horford dishes to Richardson. Here's Thibault. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Wanamaker. Richardson covering. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Up top, Embiid. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires the three. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Basket counts.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Cantor, and it's Williams in for Brown. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. Robinson comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Burks in for Richardson. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And the layup falls.
You've got to stay attached to Alec Burks. What a job in transition as he takes off toward the rim.
Double team on Williams. Back to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. Takes the three. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Oh, big time play.
And he nails it. OMG. That's how you...
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So is anybody who has siblings...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. Mike Scott out there with Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Horford. And it's Korkmaz in at the shooting guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here comes the break. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. Inside, here's Williams, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
To the inside, here's Korkmaz, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Smart goes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Works for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart finds Williams. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Walker. Releases. A shot by Milton, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Burks looking around. Lets it go from deep. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Smart on the wing. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
1:04 left to play here in the half. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's blocked. Now here's Milton. Guarded by Walker from outside the arc. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Hayward kicks to Williams. Outside, Walker. Outside, Smart. To the middle. Williams passes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Korkmaz. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. In the corner, Smart with it. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And Williams drops them both. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end... Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Hayward, left side. Now the pass to Brown. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency. That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Horford. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
And finished off by Horford.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Simmons can't get it to go. Austin's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Brown throws it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Brown drives in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Brown.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's Simmons for 3. Simmons missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown against Harris. And the dunk by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Here's Richardson. Embiid trying to break loose. Richardson no luck. Celtics leading by 5. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris. And so Horford will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the basket is good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Brown kicks to Williams. Back to Brown. With the floater. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Rocket 2 from 20 feet out. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for Philadelphia, Korkmaz comes in for Al Horford. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Richardson. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Walker dishes to Cantor. Floats it up for Williams. And the turnover again by Boston.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Boston on top, leading by just 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers trail on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Milton in at the 3, the small forward. The drive by Cantor. And the rejection by Embiid.
length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Harris. Thibault on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Here's Wanamaker, and stolen by Simmons. And here they come. Here's Milton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Outside Tatum. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Cantor goes back up, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. The putback. It's good on the putback. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Walker against Simmons. Walker the pass to Smart. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Hayward comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. Al Horford is checked in for the 76ers. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Simmons with it, picked up by Brown. Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Brown. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Harris finds Simmons. Gets a hand on it, and Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. 6 to shoot. Walker dishes to Hayward. And another basket for Boston.
Now Gordon Hayward all of a sudden so comfortable taking and making key shots. This is why you love this guy's future.
Pass to Embiid. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. That shot, no good. Brown jams it in.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
1:43 left in the fourth. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. Good on the shot.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And now Horford pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Brown with it, outguarded by Simmons. Williams kicks to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And they double up Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Brown the pass to Tice. And Embiid with the block. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Takes a three, and he's good on the three ball. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Embiid. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 8. Here's Tice. Hayward at the elbow. Over Harris, and another basket for Boston.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Now, the last time we talked to you in Chicago at the My Team Unlimited tournament site, you told us that if you won, the first thing that you'd put the prize money towards is family. So, what did you get the family? What'd you take care of the parents?
Just making sure my family has whatever they need. You know, any resource, making sure that's our.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players and David.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. So the next starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
High post, KD. Embiid's there. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Here's Richardson. Rebound, Brooklyn. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And then Durant with the jam.
Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant, he's taking no prisoners.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Simmons. Allen with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Durant finds Irving. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. And he overshot that one, missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harris's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And a wide open look for Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Oh, look, what a confident shooter Irving is. He looks so calm and collective whenever he rises and fires like this.
And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Simmons. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Here's Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. That evens the score. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside, Jordan. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Inside, here's Korkmaz. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Dinwiddie is checked in for Karis LeVert. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Out to Harris. The tray. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Burks against Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game time. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Oh, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Shot is out there with Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Robinson. And it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 8. Here's Luwawu. In the corner, it's Harris. Jordan trying to free himself up. He was all alone on that one. Harris has got 5 points so far.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford's checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Alec Burks. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Robinson. And on the way from Irving for 3. The 76ers trail by 8. Robinson goes in. He can't get that one. Nice defense from KD. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep in the side.
But D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Allen's checked in.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
And Durant gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorer.
Oh, look at him fly!
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Irving passes to Harris. Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Great anticipation, quick hands. Who's saying Irving can't play defense?
The 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the paint, here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Irving against Horford. KD, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Richardson. And the Nets also making a change. LeVert's checked in for Harris.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Irving passes to Allen. Back to Irving. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Thybulle. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Durant down low. Harris is there. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Outside, Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Here's Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Durant with a wide open look. But they get it back. The kick out to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Thybulle. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn? And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Allen against Simmons. And it's sent back by Allen. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson.
Irvin isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Horford in the post, guarded by KD. Here's Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Good. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Well, Irvin came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter, and I think he's only getting better with age if he can. Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Brooklyn leading by 11. It's Durant on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Horford, good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For 3, Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Embiid, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Durant kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target with his 3.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead in it. Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Irving passes to Harris. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Robinson. Missed inside. Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And stolen by Horford. Robinson against Irving, and that one, good. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Scott. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Prince with the defensive effort.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And the rejection by Embiid. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Robinson. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. Crawford, no luck. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris finds Thybulle. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris outside. Passes it to Thybulle. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Just 3 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Tobias Harris. Alec Burks is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 4 on the shot clock. And it's LeVert missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Harris drives in. Over Prince, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Harris is so quick on the drive. Sometimes defenders have to foul him and just hope he misses the shot.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Prince against Embiid to the left wing. Feeds to Jordan. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
Free throw good, Jordan.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Dinwiddie kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. LeVert the pass to Prince. Back to LeVert. Now Dinwiddie over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert from outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 9.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Al Horford. He's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Josh Richardson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Burks. The Nets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Prince. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
And stolen by Irving. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Harris dishes to Horford. Simmons looking around. Horford trying to free himself up. And Embiid is right there.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Outside Irving. Here's the three. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Irving against Simmons.
And Durant had that fire in his eyes there that he was going to bother that shot at all costs.
Here's Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Allen. LeVert with the wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Horford will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. The offensive rebound. There's Embiid. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
The drive by KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
It takes a lot to stop Durant when he's going at the rim. Any bump or knock isn't enough. He'll just fight his way through.
Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. Garrett Temple has checked in for the Nets. And Simmons drops them both.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
LeVert finds Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Here's Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Durant the pass to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Snatched up. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford's team counts on him to provide that for them. The poise he has in these moments is what you want from your go-to guy.
Durant dishes to Allen. All sorts of time. Temple can't get it to go. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
It's LeVert on the wing. Now here's Dinwiddie. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here to tell you what's happening in my team.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The borough of Brooklyn. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another payday.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Hayward with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. On defense, Boston. And Durant, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Durant nails both of them. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Boston. Irving passes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
Now here's Hayward. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. KD against Tatum. KD's shot is good.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Walker. Passes it to Tice. And he lays it straight in.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by Brown. Hayward outside. Sinks the triple.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving finds KD. Allen, that's good.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Walker the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tice kicks to Hayward. Back to Tice. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here is Durant after the basket by Boston. Brown wide open. He fires. And another basket for Boston.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here's LeVert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brown against Dinwiddie. Brown kicks to Tice. Three-pointer, Hayward. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing, and here we go with Allen running it up the court. Outside, KD. Back to LeVert. Takes the three. But they'll get another chance. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
Boston again missing. That one misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. And the Nets with possession. They trail by one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Brown outside. Out to the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Kanter's shot is off.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times, and I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well.
Here's Kanter following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Brown the pass to Williams. Oh, that was terrific!
Good. Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Bounce pass Temple. Jordan finds Temple. Here's Luau. From outside the arc, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Williams passes to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Tatum against Durant. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
From deep, Walker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Back to KD. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Nets with possession here. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. It's Durant on the wing. 54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Allen. It's blocked. Pass to LeVert. Just 3 to shoot. Allen in the post. Tice is there. Allen's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That one good for 2.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Tatum. And the pass to Smart. To the middle. Tice finds Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Williams. Pass to Tice. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period as it was just... Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Walker. I think so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist, and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the laurels of the game of college basketball.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
He gets that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Prince after Enes Kanter's basket. Crawford, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
There's Brown with the three. Boston getting another chance here. Out to Hayward. Williams passes to Kanter. And stolen by Prince. Harris looking it over. Prince outside. Johnson in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Passes to Wanamaker. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Crawford. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris up top. He's covered by Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. .119 left in the third. Back to Wanamaker. Johnson against Smart. Here's Wanamaker. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris with it. Williams picks him up. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harris misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Kanter. Back to Wanamaker. Poked away. Johnson dishes to Harris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Crawford. And the Nets lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Smart, sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Smart's got his first points of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 6.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Tatum, and it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Luwawu, the pass to LeVert. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. And finished off by Keating.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
LeVert finds Irving. Pass to Allen to the right side. Here's Luwawu. It's rebounded by Tice.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Outside Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
During his rook.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Down low, stolen by Walker. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Brown, the pass to Walker. Out to Hayward. Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tice, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Brown with it, guarded now by Durant. And it's good, 2 points. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Irving, good.
Boy, you need a competent player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Brown outside. .127 left to play in the final quarter. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 5. Walker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. KD leading the charge. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Boston trailing. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Joe Harris is checked in for LeVert. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. Bullseye!
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brown outside. Allen with the rebound. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
KD on the wing, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Hey there, it's the 2K MC, and I'm here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. You ready? Get
An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. And we've got
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Now, here's Walker. The high post shot. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum against Horford. Tatum down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
The drive by Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. He's off on that one. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Richardson the pass to Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Here's Brown, and finish off by Brown. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. A putback, that shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Horford. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Hayward. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's Brown. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. All alone. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout-out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. The pass to Wanamaker. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid. Guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now, here's Cantor. Here's Smart. But they recover it. To the left side wing. Cantor kicks to Tatum. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Now, here's Burks. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And Embiid is right there. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's Wanamaker. In the corner, Smart with it. Drills it from outside.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Now here is Harris, trailing by 2.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Wanamaker in at the point.
At the line for 2.
And Richardson drops them both. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Rebound, Boston. Left side, Brown. Smart misses. Smart's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pulls up, high post. That one wide left. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Richardson. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. 3-pointer. And the slam by Williams.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Celtics passing it around. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. No one near him. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Richardson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Now Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And here's Walker. Smart, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Break, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there's a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Walker. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Tries to keep it alive. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
The 76ers trail by 7. On the wing, Scott. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Scott the pass to Burks. Shoots over Walker. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Kept alive. Embiid. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Walker with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Burks the pass to Harris. It's Richardson on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. There's Brown with the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Marcus. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Now here's Brown. Passes it to Hayward. Now here's Tice. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Richardson, no luck. Celtics leading by 14. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And the 76ers with some changes. Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Richardson. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Robinson against Brown. Robinson dishes to Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown with it, outguarded by Simmons. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Tice. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Korkmaz, no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Simmons against Brown. 11 feet away. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Tice has got 4 points this quarter.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Hayward on the wing. There's the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Horford's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Korkmaz, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Tatum's got 7 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. And then for Boston, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Walker's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Thybulle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Simmons. Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Now here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Milton. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now Walker. He dishes it to Smart. Back to Walker. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. That's tipped.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Now here's Richardson. 8 points for him. Harris misses. And here's Smart. The feed to Williams. Pass to Walker. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart the guard. Enes Kanter is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
That's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Tice with the ball. Pass to Smart. And stolen by Thibault. And stolen by Tatum. Inside. Here's Smart. Finished off the brace. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Thibault, and it's blocked. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Smart on the wing. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Now, here's Milton. Horford kicks to Harris. From downtown. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 15. In the corner. Tatum with it. Passes it to Walker. Outside Tatum. The pass to Smart. Back to Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And Tice gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Walker. Lets it fly. And again, it's Boston converting.
This guy is such a natural scorer. Kemba Walker can get it done in any number of ways.
The 76ers with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tice passes to Tatum. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. Robinson's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Raul Neto subbed in for Simmons. Back to Neto. Can they get it? Here's O'Quinn. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. O'Quinn's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Marcus Smart.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Offensive rebound.
You don't necessarily have to be explosive. For O'Quinn there with the solid frame, it's about being smart and drawing contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston with the ball. 43 seconds left in the game. Here's Ojale. No good on the triple. Here's Korkmaz. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Ojale. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Here's Wanamaker. Off target with that shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K has one of the most passionate, involved, and impressive communities in the gaming world. And one of those resources championed and made by you, the NBA 2K community, is the 2K Reddit forum.
We follow the NBA 2K Reddit community, and we've always appreciated
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going up.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Back to KD. Wide open look. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Richardson, no luck. And here's LeVert. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. Changes up. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In the corner, Irving with it. Simmons against Allen. They're running. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Dinwiddie wide open. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Simmons with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And he hits it and gets... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Brooklyn, Richardson, good.
I love that assertiveness. I mean, when Richardson catches and fires like this, you know he's in his zone.
And last season, Richardson battled some injuries. Took some time to adjust the plate in Philly, but eventually it all came together.
Yes, you know, a hard worker like Richardson would find his role. I mean, the guy is so competitive. He's as competitive as it gets. He brings that fire on defense and always believes his next shot will fall. And well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Here's Horford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Nets trail by 4. Here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
at the line for your Nets.
First free throw is good.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Dinwiddie. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Richardson. And it's Burks in for Simmons. Basket good.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
It's LeVert on the wing. And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but not a lot of game left to play.
And here's Harris from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunk.
Back to Harris from past the arc. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Using that speed to his advantage. Embiid is so devastated when driving to the basket.
Feeds it to Prince. The Nets working the ball around now. LeVert in the corner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leanings, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Embiid kicks to Robinson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, it counts.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Robinson. Oh, that was something else.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
From deep three-point range, another three for Philadelphia.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Al Horford is checked in for Mike Scott. Richardson comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Burks. Now here's Durant. He's got 6 in the corner. Irving with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Baseline try. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his first 2 points.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Oh, the skill, length, time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here is Durant. 7 points in the game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Josh Richardson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Back to Harris. KD on the wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Simmons. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And then Durant with the jam.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. For the 3, Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Burks in for Simmons. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Durant finds Harris. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
A fearless, tenacious scorer. I mean, Durant only needs to see one drop through. I mean, you know he's feeling it.
Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The drive by KD.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a post.
It's Scott on the wing. Milton with it. Off target with his three. And so it's Kevin Durant making. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points and one. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Stolen by LeVert. Right side Irving. Great communication on the alley-oop. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It doesn't go for him.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. They grabbed their own miss. Embiid, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Jacks up a three. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Richardson left side. And just miss after miss right now.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Allen kicks to Durant. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Stolen by LeVert. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Irving for 3. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Horford. Embiid drives in.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And Durant sends it back.
Well, you aren't going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Back to Irving. All sorts of time. And the Nets miss again. The 76ers trail by 7. Horford dishes to Harris. Simmons inside. He's covered by Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, Man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Nets leading by 4. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Back to Prince. Johnson surveying the floor. And Harris wide open. He shoots. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson attacking. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. Shake Milton comes in for Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. The 76ers trail by 6. Thibault, the pass to Horford. Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Off target from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Tobias Harris comes in for Shake Milton. Josh Richardson's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Simmons, the putback, and Embiid is right there.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here comes Horford, leading the fast break. Jumps up, and a dunk by Horford.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. Johnson outside. Crawford, no one around him. And the Nets miss again. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Brooklyn ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Harris passes to Jordan, and stolen by Richardson. Horford with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
Embiid with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luavu. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Back to LeVert. Durant against Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so Horford will bring it up for the 76ers. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A very concerted effort on Horford's part, keeping his way inside and draw contact there. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
So Horford gets 2. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Harris drives in. 2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Richardson against KD. And Simmons is right there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dinwiddie outside. KD looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Embiid. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offense is having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Count it good.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Horford. The drive by Simmons. And it's sent back by Allen. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's now only a 1-point 76ers lead. The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. To the middle. To tie it up. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
The 76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Harris, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Simmons can't get it to go. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Dinwiddie finds KD. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Simmons dishes to Harris. Poked away. Dinwiddie with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Durant up top, guarded by Harris. Yes!
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars, and Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
Here's Simmons. It's in!
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeVert. Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Allen is out there with Prince. Then there's Irvin. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
Reading where misses are going ahead of time, that's one of Embiid's gifts. And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Richardson. Misses from close range. The Nets with the lead. Irving with it. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Prince. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
And here we go with Horford running up the court. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Harris. Prince in the corner. Count the basket. And the Nets lead by 4.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the defender.
Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Harris. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
I love the show of confidence. Durant showing his greatness in key situations.
Yes, that goes in.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Outside Irving. LeVert in the corner. It's Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's in!
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Embiid. Money!
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Here's Durant.
Oh, well, when KD's the man running the pick and roll, good things happen. He understands the movement of his teammates, and he can read the defense like nobody else.
And so Horford will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Here's the pass to Horford. And the Nets with possession. KD finds Irving. Back to KD. Passes it to Irving. There's Dinwiddie. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Their feedback, so we reached out to talk to them. Take a look. Evan, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Chris. I know we tried to make this happen last year, but the timing didn't work out, so I'm glad to be here now.
I want to let the people know that you aggregate all that feedback from Reddit and I hand deliver it.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court, too, as they get ready to go. And David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. Hayward against LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Irving can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lobbed up there for KD.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum down low. KD's on him. Tatum with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Brown wide open. He fires. Almost, but it rolls out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. KD on the wing. Lets it go from deep. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum looking around. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg. And it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
LeVert with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Walker with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Allen finds Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
It's Brown with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 6. 1:16 left to play in the first. Irving passes to Allen. Back to Irving. The dish to Dinwiddie. Allen kicks to Irving. Durant with it. Back to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Cantor comes in for Daniel Tice. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for LeVert. Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And finished off by Brown.
Walker can be a slick, sneaky defender. A lot of his steals result in instant offense.
Stolen by Cantor. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Cannon.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Harris inside. He's covered by Brown. Now Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Prince. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Stolen by Cantor. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness of Jason Tatum there. He's looking for contact and doing a nice job drawing the fouls there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Williams passes to Tatum. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Up the floor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Dinwiddie. The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Left side, Williams. Back to Wanamaker. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And stolen by Jordan. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Harris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Llewellyn, guarded by Smart. Jordan, nice move. And the layup is up and in. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Right side, Williams. And it's blocked.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Here's Wanamaker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wanamaker's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Temple dishes to Harris. And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Hayward's running. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Jordan the pass to Llewellyn. Back to Jordan. Pass to Llewellyn. All alone. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. And it's Williams with the jam.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Here's Jordan and the dunk by Jordan. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. .116 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams finds Hayward. 6 to shoot. And yes, it's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the technical free throw is good. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Cantor. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but You know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Brown against Irving. There's Walker with the 3. Here's Dinwiddie, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey! Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And here is Durant. Back to Allen. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Durant
taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Brown against Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Irving gets to Durant. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Or the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Out to Hayward. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Hayward on the wing. Back to Tatum. Walker looking for an opening. That shot off. Good D by Irving. Nets leading by 4. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Brown. Tice. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs it up. And then Durant with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Allen kicks to Durant. Back to Allen. Action coming off the assist from KD. And that's now 10 points for Allen.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Walker in the post, covered by Irving. Shot's good by Walker.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Irving against Walker. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Hayward. LeVert the pass to Allen. The kick out to Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. That one goes in. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Down low, Tice. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
Irving looking over the floor. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Nets. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Celtics trail by 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Crawford out there with Johnson. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Jordan. Crawford trying to free himself up. Jordan with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 4.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Williams kicks to Cantor. Back to Williams. And he makes good on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Smart against Crawford. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
He muscles it in through. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
And stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Gives it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brown against Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
And it's sent back by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Tatum no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn leading by 7. Outside for Durant. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Shoots over Walker.
You know, it's good to see Walker focusing more on defense, working on becoming better in this area moving forward. You like to see that in the play.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Irving drives in, lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 7.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Brown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wound up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you look at the shot selection, guys, from Allen. Excellent. I mean, does not rush, won't force it. Takes what comes naturally within the flow of the offense. That's good basketball.
And Brown throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. The 3. Walker with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Moving against Walker. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Baseline J on the way. A rebound by the Celtics. To tie it up. Up again. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for